last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. Don't really need down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go be. Better run up the cash and love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. I'm with the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top of the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinding my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mid dot. One phone call, get it in stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up.
I can't take no loss. You better call back up. Don't really need down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty.
This nigga, man, taking forever.
Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
Oh, okay. I don't know how he played, but boy, that Bear defense though. Man. Ooh, I got a top 3 pick right now in Finest. Shit, you got it in that league you in. I don't know where the Bears at in the league you in, but if the Bears are trash in that league, then shit, you don't have a top pick too. Nah, but you got the Bears pick from when they traded Khalil Mack, so you get that pick. Yeah, so you need the Bears to keep losing. No. I mean, that's in Crunch. Oh, that's a good ass pick. But yeah. I know he's gonna tell me to stream.
I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my jump in the stands, no man, man, oh double the hands, thought he could.
Yeah, he over there. Yeah, he over there balling.
We are just a few
that nigga Smooth
miles
said send him a chat invite. I can't. I'm just starting my game.
Stadium here in Tampa. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship.
Nigga, the Bears and Finance, they only got 2 wins. That pick is, I got the second pick.
Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints.
I'm not going running back. I'm gonna keep Jacobs. I'm just gonna work him out. I think I'm gonna either go for a D lineman that can give me some pressure, or I'm gonna go linebacker. Oh, I guess he just made another party.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Let's go.
This is Peyton Barber. He led them in rushing a season ago.
You cut out.
Down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Jump, come on.
Throwing, Winston. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
You gonna play that? You gonna play up close to my nigga Mike Evans like that? Let's go.
Tampa Bay. Mike Evans with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Hey, smooth me, Gort. The
extra point by
crunch game
Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30.
He said he lagging. Oh, here this nigga go. He said it's lagging on his side cause I'm streaming. It'll be on me.
To the 33-yard line.
Yeah, it's on my connection. It don't want to mess up his shit.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. This is Jerick McKinnon, who missed the entire 2018 campaign. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan.
Nah, he got hurt.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
They run with a former Viking and Raider. It's Latavius Murray. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, I know that's...
It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Now Breeze. And Davis with it left side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 33.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional
come on, you
yardage
got to knock
after
that out.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Over. Hey, easy.
On 1st down now, a run with McKinnon.
Oh, wow.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jerick McKinnon, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
Oh, it's on a juke left.
That's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And he'll be out of bounds across
Man, that's
the
the 3rd time he
line.
ran that press shit.
One thing
time
you're
in the
hoping for
fucking
when you
row.
run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That is caught. It's Perriman. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Check pass. Check pass. Shit. Watch the shit. Green, 17. Let's go.
A first down throw for Winston. This goes to Barber, the running back. Call it a gain of 5, and it's a second down. Second and 5. 5-yard completion on first down. On second down, Barber. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be third down.
Ready? Black 25. I got you, boy.
Jameis to throw it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40.
Let's go. Just go. Oh, he almost broke that tackle.
Down to the 33-yard line. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 33.
And with the Buccaneers' new coaching staff, you have to figure they're going to want to use O.J. Howard a little bit more this season. 34 catches, 565 yards last year, but that was in only 10 games. 6'6", 251, and can run. Find a way to get him the ball as they just did there.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Only one way to describe Ronald Jones' rookie season with Tampa Bay, and that's disappointing. Drafted to be their lead runner, just 23 carries on a team that ranked 29th in the NFL in rushing.
Oh.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw, Winston.
Oh, that's weak.
P.J. Williams with a pick.
Oh, wow.
He's into the clear.
That's
the
so
40,
weak.
the 30, 20. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in.
Oh, these niggas be letting these niggas tap. Man, what's up with that?
Try and press the advantage a little bit.
Yeah, I'm streaming it.
With the football on this possession.
You letting the computer tackle for him.
Because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. He's going to look deep for Perriman.
Come on.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Those passes out that far wide.
That's what he gets on against that shit with one hand.
Like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw is Winston. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. 12 yards there and a first down.
Chris Godwin, the former Penn Stater, should see an increase in action and production in 2019 with Adam Humphries and Deshaun Jackson gone from the team. 842 yards in 2018, second only to Mike Evans on the Buccaneers.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain,
I like that
2nd and 2.
That shit's dope.
Now, this will probably be the last
They
play
got
of the quarter.
Did you try that night vision shit? Yeah, they got a mode where you night vision the whole match.
From the 38, Winston. And his throw is going to be incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point,
no pressure,
get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Flush to his right. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Winston to Godwin on the connection there for a Tampa Bay first.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, Winston.
Let's go, Mike. Let's go. Big ass.
Mike Evans with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. And he's got some space here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 37.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Breeze now on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down.
I like Barrett.
They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
2nd down, McKinnon. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Nope, you got
wide open.
No, we went out of Nah.
Goes for 30 yards. So the ref takes
bring that back.
Wants to see if the
bring that shit back.
Possession and both
Nigga,
feet
punt that.
If this were a college game,
they would have gave him
this
out
would
of
be a
being
legal
hot.
catch. It's the 2nd foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. Cap 2 inbounds in the NFL.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
You got a 2K soundtrack? Shit, the Madden soundtrack too. Shit was trash.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They go play action. Winston.
Shit.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan, he continues to wreak havoc in the offense. Sack number 16 on the year.
Fucking Cameron Jordan.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's got Evans.
Hey, watch this catch, nigga. Let's go, Mike.
They'll take it. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. Shit. But I've been so impressed with.
What are you about to get mad at? You gonna say his shit?
How he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Barber on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Shit, it's the Bears.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
March. Ready. White 25.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense.
Green 17. Let me go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Winston. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Winston.
Oh, he didn't even throw it.
Pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Sheldon Rankins in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Oh, yeah, I don't know who Carter is on this team.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
Yeah,
an ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, that puts them in that position.
And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
The
last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray.
Motion.
A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody to run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. On 2nd down now, McKinnon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more
Let's
advantageous.
go.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This will be taken at the 10. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Damn. He didn't get caught on the damn
9 yards
blocker.
on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Jameis now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Winston. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. There defensively to break that one up, Ken Crawley.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jameis again.
Yep.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Sheldon Rankins. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Off the play fake, Winston. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not?
Uh-oh, pass interference. I'll take that.
However, we do have a flag down.
Ooh, do I go for 3 yards? Do I go for the touchdown?
Too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception.
Nah, but I got a timeout, though.
And the flag did come out.
So if I'm going to do this. If I run this sneak and then.
They come out here in the eye. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll run with
there we go.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Peyton Barber in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Yep.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Time with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Here we go. Here we go.
Once I seen them move everybody in,
the Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is is within striking distance like this at intermission.
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
Give me that.
See how that recipe works. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense, great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
Why did he come down like that? Come on, Hargreaves.
He'll take this to the other side.
You have to come down like that, man.
A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. Shotgun now for Breeze.
Let's go. Oh my God. Come on.
Incomplete.
Oh
it's always tough for the
my
guys
God,
throwing the
David.
football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, it's Breeze. Trying to lay one up deep.
Good swat, baby.
Incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Breeze again. And that is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
This nigga,
the excitement got him on that one.
Bullshit
Wasn't able to
whenever
control
we
the fact
play.
the receiver
What I
was
do?
open.
Because I
That would
swat
have been
your
an easy
shit.
throw.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away.
Oh, my 2K foul.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
I got to start using more of this running back tandem with Jones and Barber. Like y'all be using.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Winston. Evans has it left side. A familiar ring to that one. Winston to Evans for the Buccaneer first. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Man, you see that shit?
First down, Winston. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Corner blitz and a sack by Patrick Robinson.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
My damn line,
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Winston. And a catch right side by Evans. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Working Lattimore.
And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Oh, I didn't know who to throw
A
it
pass
to.
that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes a better punter may actually determine the outcome.
From the 22, Breeze. And complete, right side to Cook. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off.
Let's go.
This is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis.
Let's go, Edwards.
Picked off around the 41. And they will set up shop in enemy territory
all the crosses
at the
ain't gonna work.
42-yard line. On first down, it's Barber. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. David Onyemata there on the tackle. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Winston now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. This is Jones. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. To throw on 2nd and 6. Winston. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. Here's Winston. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
That type of catch.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Gay's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Drew Brees, 6 fourth-quarter comebacks a season ago, and that led the NFL. He'll try to deliver another one. Now a nice throw here
all this
right
nigga
side.
want to do. Cross.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time.
Favorite
That winds up
fucking
going
thing,
for 31.
Hate that.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. On 2nd and 9, Brees.
Give me that. Let's go.
One that's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Turnover that just got them the football back. Obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here then?
No, I don't. Especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. On 3rd down, Winston.
Oh, that's a bad pass.
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
All
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up. 16 yards.
24-14, me.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
They give it off here to the tight end.
That should have been.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Lutz good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on first
stay
down.
In the Tampa
well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Guaranteed it's another Tampa 2.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Brandon, these cornerbacks have their hands full all afternoon long, but they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get 2 hands on the football and pick it off.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's McKinnon. Gets past 1 man. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is Murray. Murray, strong running. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Boy, missed tackles. That could be their downfall, Charles.
Yeah, they actually let him out of bounds there. Instead of the clock continuing to run, they let him out, and it turned into another timeout for him. Not good at all.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Give me that. One hand. Give me that, nigga.
Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at
nigga,
the
give me that.
31-yard line.
That nigga's a pick leader in this league. Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Hey, drive on the 50.
They'll stay on the ground with Barber.
Yeah, get that first down.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Easy, easy, easy. Motion out of the backfield. Motion out of the backfield. Easy, 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 easy. Hey, check back 47.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
They'll run on first down. Barber, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Oh, it don't matter.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, again to Jones. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
I'm not going.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Winston goes ahead, takes the knee, and that should be all she wrote.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs.
Give me a good game. It was a good game. Why you acting like it wasn't? I mean, shit,
If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more though. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, that make pesos.
That pick was nice. I needed that pick.
Never save no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard.
Mike Evans still leading. Yeah, first touchdowns, first receiver. Let's go.
100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers.
Okay, Jameis. Creeping up on that MVP leaderboard.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the pig skin, but he stretch your distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause I like she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit on my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like we keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet pointed guard. Big numbers.